This is my church. This is where I heal my hurts. This is my church. This is where I heal my hurts.
They're here to worship at the altar of darts. It's been a long time coming, but it's the final that very few people predicted. James Wade, one of the hottest young talents of the English game, against the man who surely now is the USA's #1, Gary Mawson. The crowd are ready. Hope you're ready at home. Our MC is John McDonnell.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're live at the Reebok Stadium, Bolton. It's the final of the Blue Square UK Open Darts Championship. Coming to you live here on Sky Sports. We're bringing you the very best in darts action, all brought to you by the PDC, the Premiership of World Darts, where 142 players came and only 2 remain. Ladies and gentlemen, our finalists. Firstly, all the way from Ohio, USA, would you please welcome the Mauler, Gary Mawson! And now, ladies and gentlemen, from Aldershot, already crowned the World Match Play Champion, the Grand Prix Champion. Will he make it? Third title lucky, it's a machine, James Wade!
They're all singing Rafael Benitez to the Rafa the Gaffer lookalike. Gary Mawson has won a lot of fans with that walk-on. As for James Wade, well, that was one of the quickest walk-ons I've ever seen in my life. Straight up there, business head on. He wants to get this over and done with as quickly as possible. What will happen? Your commentators, John Gwynn and Sid Waddell.
What an atmosphere, what a game in store. He's a cross between Rafa Benitez and Pluto, who basses Popeye about. He's a great dancer, as John Gwynn will testify. He and I, me and Gary Mawson, bumped in 1994 on New Year's Eve. Remember?
Indeed. So there's good reason why I shouldn't, as James Wade thoroughly professional 25-year-old. He's kept himself to himself over these 4 days. Whenever I visited the players' practice area, Sid, he has looked totally and utterly focused.
Now he's resident in Canada, but when he was 3, came over here from Canada to Bolton, and has got a lot of support here and a lot of family. Stay ball up, Johnny.
Yes, so throwing for the bull here, for the right to throw first. In legs 1, 3, 5, 7, so on, and if it does go the distance, it'll be 21. First to 11 goes through, and it's going to be Mawson,
first leg, Gary to throw first.
The privilege
Game on.
of throwing first, and it could be rather more than a privilege if it does go the distance, Sydney boy.
Dumbed out the great Barney Veld,
140.
who had never lost in 15-plus outings here. He went up 6-4 on Barney, and then swooped through to win 10-8 with a brilliant shot out. Barney looked discombobulated, but he's up against John, the wizard of the last 2 years on the PDC circuit, 25-year-old James Wade.
Yes, looking for his 3rd major televised title within 12 months. World Match Play Blackpool less than 12 months ago. Followed up by the World Grand Prix in Dublin back in October, and possibly the UK Open here in Bolton in June.
Showed what he was made of in the 6-0 first round match against Frosty, Mark Frost, who's known as Frosty the Throwman. Wade not yet into that red groove flog bit.
60.
That's right, James Wade, the greatest left-hander in the world. I'm sure that one or two will say, well, there's a certain young man called Mark Webster, who I very, very much admire. But I'd love to see them meet, I must say.
And one of the great left-handers was here earlier, the great Alan Glazier. Came 53. Over from Morecambe, Johnny, just to taste the atmosphere. Great to see the veterans here.
Yes, one of the greats, Alan. Lovely, lovely man, great fella. Actually, he's moved to Rochdale now.
120.
So not too far from here.
Great visit this then, Gary. They both had superb checkout percentages.
43.
77 Wade and 60 Gary. So this should be in. Well, this one they should not mess about on the doubles, John. And the crowd absolutely loving it. Gary is strutting that like a Ohio bantam cock strutting its roost.
Well, that first leg was so one-sided, hard to believe. Wade can only improve on that which we saw there. And looking at the moment like a man. He's not quite sure where he is, although he's rectified that very nicely. That may be the start, Sid, of Wade's match, because so far he's thrown, apart from that 1-2-1, nothing at all.
100.
Yeah, James, with the brilliant Van Voort, with just mechanical efficiency. And Gary, John, how about this? Remember, 10 years ago, 10-0 hammering by Taylor. Gary got at Blackpool 112 average, and he kissed Taylor's boots.
Yes.
Maybe the power will return the favour to the footwear.
I do recall that second time they'd met at Blackpool. The first time they met, Mawson, I've mentioned it a time or two today, got off to a flyer.
41.
And we looked at each other with raised eyebrows saying, this fella's not bad.
It's cliche, but he plays with a smile on his face and his heart on his tungsten.
121.
And he's in that groove big time now. Favourite for 2-zip in no time at all.
59.
Well, struggling Wade, 160.